Hi everybody, I'm Eric Pierre, your favorite CPA. Today we're exploring beautiful Rancho Santa Fe with two good friends of mine, Lance Groth and Dave Kaushagen. Now Dave, can you tell us about this beautiful real estate property in this wonderful part of town?
Yeah, this home is located in the exclusive neighborhood of Spyglass. It sits on just under 3 acres of land. One of the only unobstructed 360-degree panoramic views, as you can see, looking straight into the ocean of Del Mar. It's one of the most beautiful estates you'll find here in Rancho Santa Fe.
Now, what is the typical profile of somebody that's looking to acquire this property?
A lot of business owners, investors. This is actually an investor-owned home. What I find in my business is a lot of traditional homeowners and investors tend to lack a lot of the taxation knowledge in deferring taxation when selling real estate. And so that's why I go to people like yourself. I always advise them to go to you and Lance to figure out what taxation they can defer when they sell their property.
So when you talk about taxation, so if you want to have this as a primary resident, even though the tax law changed, you're still allowed to hold it for 2 out of 5 years. If you're single, the first $250,000 and the capital gains tax-free. And if you're married, the first $500,000 tax-free. Now, if you're an investor like the person that owns it, there's a law called 1031 exchange, and that's why I have Mr. Groth here. So Lance, can you explain what a 1031 exchange is?
1031 exchange allows investors to defer capital gains tax on an exchange of like kind. Property is held for business or investment purposes.
If I were to acquire this and declare it 1031 exchange, what do I have to do?
In terms of when you sell it to utilize an exchange?
Yes.
Oh, well, it's simple. By law, when you're trying to utilize a 1031 exchange, you have to use what's called a qualified intermediary, otherwise known as an accommodator, myself, to facilitate the entire exchange. The crux of a 1031 exchange is that a client can never be in constructive receipt of the funds. So as an accommodator, you have to give us a call once escrow opens to make sure that we can facilitate that exchange by communicating with your escrow officer, your title, your agent. At the close of escrow and the sale of your property, you're going to have 45 days to identify your replacement property, meaning what property you're going to reinvest into. Then you're also going to have 180 days to close escrow on that property that you identify.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard about how you can buy real estate, how you can defer your taxes, and what to do it properly. I'm Eric Pierre, your favorite CPA, and thank you for exploring Rancho Santa Fe with me today.